Aries. Your reading for the January has something to do with difficulties to moving forward. Some kind of setbacks that has made you a bit depressed right now. All right, the overall energy for the reading is the Chariot reversed. So some kind of blockage happened, some kind of maybe dispute. And in your past energy, we have Knight of Pentacles reversed. So that's quite a bit of a stopping energy, because Knight of Pentacles is already kind of like slow shift. But it's like a very fundamental shift. So you kind of, looks like wanted to make a fundamental shift, but something happened that blocked it. So it's kind of stalled for now, at least. And currently you're in the Page of Wands energy. You really want to start something new. You really want to start something new. Your highest self is Ace of Pentacles reversed. So something didn't really work out, and the challenge is Page of Cups. So you really tried starting something new, and you still want to try something new, some kind of new venture, adventure, change something, but something isn't quite working out, and looks like it is connected to some kind of past conflict here. Something to do with relationships as well, and this seems to be a theme for you from earlier days, from childhood maybe even, because in childhood patterns we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Ten of Cups usually is emotional fulfillment, but another meaning for it is harmonious relationships, and we're seeing here the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords reversed. So I'm more inclined to think that the issue that's stopping you, stalling you, is some kind of conflict that you're trying to let go of, but it's very difficult for you because your current issues is kind of like being stuck in the past, and this conflict seems to be something maybe even quite recent, but there might be some kind of resentment still regarding this. But you mentally already know that you need to let go of this conflict, because in your conscience we're having the Five of Wands reversed, which is kind of, you're trying to avoid conflicts, and your feelings, desires are also telling me that you understand that something needs to change about how you perceive the situation. And your overall advice is actually the Five of Swords reversed, which is either reconciliation or forgiveness for some kind of conflict or sabotage even, because Five of Swords is winning at all costs. So it looks like that maybe somebody did you wrong not too long ago, and that kind of made you miss an opportunity. Like it prevented you from making some kind of material change, because the Knight of Pentacles, that's a material financial change shift. So this might have something to do maybe with a job. Maybe you're trying to get a promotion or something like that, and somebody in a sense screwed you over, and you're kind of still holding on to that. even though mentally you yourself know that you should let go. You should let go. And even the advice here is precisely that, with the Five of Swords. Even the universe is telling you, let it go. Just let it go. And your January kind of overall lesson is the Nine of Swords. So there's kind of like a lot of mental anguish going on, because I can see you're really thinking about this. You're really thinking about this and overthinking and analyzing. And I think you actually do want to let go of this conflict and forgive and forget, but it's your emotions that are giving you an issue right now. And we can see that with the challenge, which is the Page of Cups. That's kind of like a immature emotional card, because it's kind of like about when we talk about inspiration and kind of like freedom, emotional freedom, similar to like a child or a young adult who are kind of like full of emotions and optimism and hope. And you're kind of having issues being optimistic and hopeful right now. You seem quite a bit weighed down, but if you can, the Nine of Swords fell out, if you can let go, like find that strength within you to let go of that past hurt and kind of move on, it will allow you to get that new beginning. But let's see a bit closer. Maybe you can pull something more out. Like, for example, let's look at the Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knave of Wands, the Tower. Basically, yeah, this is in this case, you're kind of, in a sense, even asked to make a head over heart decision and just let it go for the sake of your own well-being. Because this like, it looks to me that it's kind of like a resentment. And this resentment is actually hurting you more than the other person or people who did you wrong in the past. So make that emotional shift at this point. Make the conscious choice to make an emotional shift and just dissolve this past conflicts within your own feelings. Let's look at that Judgment a bit closer as well. Your desires. Yeah, you wanted, it looks like there was some kind of team effort, collaboration, something, and you really invested in it, but it just didn't work out. Because three of Pentacles talks about some kind of teamwork, collaboration, some kind of relationships, and they just did not work out. And you're called to heal that with the Four of Swords. I think you realize this yourself, because the Five of Wands reversed is in your consign, so you actually understand this quite well, what you have to do. I think the issue for you is the emotional part, because as an Aries, your emotions are super strong. So it's, I understand it is difficult for you, but this kind of like conflicting reaction for you, this is something you've been struggling with for a very long time, since childhood, it seems. So this month's lesson and this overall conflict was an opportunity for you to learn how to break this cycle, because I have a feeling that conflicts have been kind of trailing you your entire life, and it feels like you're really tired of it because it has screwed you out and over of a lot of opportunities. However, here, if you figure out how to let go of this conflict, an opportunity will be presented to you that will replace that whatever from the past that did not work out. Because as you can see, your highest self is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the way you can turn it upright is by overcoming this Page of Cups. Because the Page of Cups also talks about opportunities, like manifesting your desires. And your desire is to actually, the Judgment card, which is letting go of the conflict, of forgiving and moving on. So you kind of have to figure out how to journey within you and reconcile that burning feeling that's kind of keeping you up at night, probably because you're quite angry and pissed off. Let's see, maybe we can get something from the Nine of Swords, maybe some advice that could maybe help you. Yes, the overall is the Five of Cups reversed. So we're talking about letting go of some kind of attachments, fears. I think the issue right now is that whatever this opportunity was, you're super attached to it. Like that thing that did not work out, you kind of need to let go of that thing altogether. Because now you've kind of become codependent on a dream. So this thing did not work out, and in your head, I think you're going over and over again of what if this did not happen, then I would have this, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But you need to focus on what's now, what do you have now, and go from there. So basically, your current issue is that you're living in the past, which is also indicated with the Six of Cups reversed, because Six of Cups reversed is kind of like being stuck in the past. So try to refocus on the now. Try to do some kind of things that are soothing to you, that make you happy, and just go from there, just one step at a time, like baby steps. And that whatever past situation was, it will just let go of you, because as we saw, there was the Devil reversed, which is which talks about releasing fear, releasing attachments. So currently you're kind of like almost like codependently addicted to this opportunity that did not work out. But you need to refocus on the now with the and turn your body towards the future, but live in the now, and that is how you will be able to let go of that past situation. And that will also be what will allow that Chariot to turn upright, which is movement forward. But right now, until you will refocus to the current moment with the body position towards the future, the Chariot will remain reversed, which means you will be blocked from moving forward. Let's see what we can get from Oracle cards. But essentially this month is about you reconciling your own emotions and refocusing on the now. And once you do that, you will be presented with a new and maybe even better opportunity. So we have Breath of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe, and Earth, School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Study, Higher Learning. So exactly, this is talking about first of all, you're kind of trying to micromanage the universe about being stuck on this past situation, and this entire thing that happened was simply a life lesson to give you an opportunity to kind of gain a bit higher wisdom, because dealing with disappointments, dealing with conflicts, dealing with sabotage is difficult. But once you figure out how to navigate these kinds of situations, it's an incredibly valuable knowledge to have. And this is why the situation happened the way it did, to kind of like help you, basically prepare you for the future. And here we have 3 inspiration cards. The more energy and intention I bring to my face, the more fearless and free I am. As I said, you have to do this intentionally. This is also about focusing your intentions. So focus on the now with intention to be focused on the now. The second card is, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. So yes, this also situation, I think, was created to provoke your fears, and those are kind of like fears of failure, because as an Aries, you like to win, you like to be the first one, and it looks like it did not work out this time, and it has possibly even kind of been like a hit under the belt, but it's kind of like here to toughen you up a little bit, if that makes sense. It's here to help you overcome these fears and teach you that even if you don't make it as the first one, or even if you're not the champion, you're still good enough. And this is something you need to learn, that you're good enough. You don't have to be the first, you don't have to be the best, you don't have to be the champion to be good enough, because you're already good enough as it is, Aries. And the third card is, I am the dreamer of my dream. So whatever this opportunity was that was kind of like taken away from you, it wasn't really, because this, as I said, this situation was simply created to give you an opportunity to work through your emotions and give up those fears. And once you do that, another opportunity that possibly is even better than the first one will be presented to you. So don't give up and keep going, and just work through those emotions. Focus on the now. Take care of yourself. Take care of your needs in the now, and the feelings will kind of reconcile and heal themselves. And once that happens, you will receive a new opportunity, or the old one will appear again and will be presented to you for the taking. So that is your reading for 2022, January, Aries.